All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I got to come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
Welcome back in. Hour number 2 of OTB here live from Pro Dreams in Baton Rouge. And remember, we've been telling you over the last couple of segments, if you buy something from pro-dreams.com today during the show, they have got an autographed Flynn or Hester jersey to give to your purchase for free. Now, they had 40 to start the day. I don't know that they've got a ton left, but they do have some left. So go ahead. Go buy something.
I think we're about halfway.
I might go buy something, but if they give me a Flynn jersey, I swear to God.
They got these new helmets. Trey was telling us they had the regular size helmets that you can buy, of course. And
called full size.
Then they have, we call them regular.
I don't know if your helmets are full size after that.
And, of course, you got the traditional mini helmets everybody's seen, knows, and loves. But we got a new release. I think they call this the medium.
The schmedium?
The schmedium. So it's like right in between, like one of those.
That is really cool, though. I walked in and I was like,
of course, like the regular helmets are going to be like $400, $500, $600 or whatever. Mini helmets, we know the kind of the price on that. But I think he said you can get these for like around $150, something like that.
Yeah, and they come with the visor too, which is kind of cool.
It comes with the visor, and so I don't think that they make this version of helmet, like this model, this Rydell model, in the mini. But I think these are like the perfect size. Both of us walked in here and did the head snap. We're like, what's that?
Yep.
Hey, what's that right there?
I know. That's new.
That's new
release. Not seen that.
That's new. That's fun.
All right.
Looks like it fit like a little child too.
That thing.
Pretty nice.
Is that gonna fit?
Like maybe a 2-year-old top.
You know what? Would Harlow's head fit in that? I need a picture.
I know, man. Need a picture.
Within that. That's very, very cool. All right. Before we start talking New Orleans Saints, let's go ahead and get this segment started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, GoFlowIV.com. Go check their website out, see what they can do as far as putting a membership package together, the things that you can do over there. You want to be hydrated for this weekend's tailgate. If maybe if you get hydrated with something that you're not supposed to get hydrated with, then on Sunday morning.
According to Coach Beamer at South Carolina, you are supposed to dehydrate a little bit, but make sure you are going to get prepped, getting ready. Today would be the perfect day to kind of proactively take care of yourself for tomorrow and the rest of the weekend. But even if you're just feeling under the weather, whatever it is, you can go over there, get vitamized, you get hydrated, get you an account set up, be in and out in about 30, 40 minutes with a fresh bag of IV fluids right into the veins. Go Flow IV.
All right, the New Orleans Saints take on the New England Patriots this weekend inside the Caesars Superdome. And right now, the Patriots are still holding strong at a 3.5-point favorite.
Really? I didn't know we were the favorite.
No. The Patriots, I said.
Shoot.
Yeah, sorry.
I misheard you, or you misspoke.
No, you misheard me. I'm a real boy.
Dude, they got out there just with the blower out there?
Yeah,
outside the door. We're trying to do radio
here. We're trying to do radio here. Award-winning radio.
Award.
Chill out.
Yeah,
God.
Come on. The award for the best show of the year goes to... Anyhow. Yeah, 3.5-point dogs. Okay. Home dogs. I think that's probably the way Drake May's playing.
Now, your plus 3.5 is minus 125. So we could see a little bit of a line movement, maybe.
Probably, plus 3. Okay, so, everybody getting a little respect. Drake May's getting a lot of respect. But, you know what? I think Spencer Rattler and the gang, the Saints, coming off their first victory, can we adopt the 1-0 mindset for this week? I think we got a shot at it, boys. I think I've predicted the Saints to win every single week. And I ain't going to stop. I'm not going to stop
maybe
this week.
Maybe not the Buffalo week. I don't think you did that week.
Oh, do want to say something.
That's why we have a 3-hour radio show.
Yeah, I got 3 hours to say something, I guess. So speaking of the Saints, speaking of Rattler playing good, I guess who's coming on the show tomorrow morning?
Spencer Rattler?
The starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints, Spencer
that's right.
Rattler.
That's right.
He'll be joining the show tomorrow morning, I believe sometime in the 7 o'clock hour.
Early bird gets the worm?
Early bird gets the worm. That's right. First one in, last one out.
Let's go.
Team
Looking
leader.
forward to that. Had a chance to interview him a couple times before. It's a great interview. Looking forward to his insight. And, where'd he play college football?
I think he played at USC.
Which is in the South?
Yeah, South Carolina. So I don't know if anybody's keeping count out there, but if you're tracking the big-time SEC opponents this year, we played Ole Miss. We had Patrick Willis, who was bad luck.
He was kind of
South Carolina.
He's a
of
Hall of
course,
Famer.
the first person that came to our minds when we were playing South Carolina
It was
Mr. Spencer Rattler.
Wait a minute. Y'all didn't have a Florida Gator? Yeah, duh. We hate
Yeah,
Florida.
because Florida stinks.
Not giving them the airwaves.
Yeah, they
lost your
suck.
mind. We'll give others. Like I'll even give Texas A&M the airwaves.
Yep.
Think Moffitt will call in?
So yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So I really kind of want to of course, there's lots of questions we need to get down to with Spencer, but I really just want to know what Spencer Rattler approved nickname for Spencer Rattler is. That's really kind of where my head's at on this one.
Are you going to ask him?
Yeah, is it Rat Pack, Rat Dat?
Yeah. I think Rat Dat. Right? Jordan? Adam?
Rat Dat?
I mean, y'all live in New Orleans, right?
I guess like his group of fans can be the Rat Pack.
Okay. All right.
Well, we need to come up with a good handful of them, and we'll ask him tomorrow. Which one he
At
approves?
least 3 choices. At least 3 choices. So looking forward to that tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to the game this weekend because it's a great opportunity for the Saints. Look, this is a team in the Patriots that just went on the road, and they beat an undefeated Bills team. All right, they're me flying high, but you also got your first victory. And you kind of look at some of the places where you're strong, they have some weaknesses. So I think it's actually a decent matchup for the Saints, even though, look, again, I know that the Patriots have a winning record. I understand how Drake May's playing. Stephon Diggs, I don't know that he'll ever have the juice that he had he had last week against the Bills.
This is an emotional low for him, for sure. So this could be one of those games, which is tough. They come off a huge win, huge victory. Everybody's talking about how, kind of well they're playing, how Vrabel's doing up there, how well Drake May played. It's the NFL. Anything can happen any given week. I think this is a really good opportunity for the Saints to go out there and show. But they're not going to win the game if they can't be advantageous like they were last week. They have to take advantage of teams' mistakes. Every team makes mistakes in every single game. Some less than others, some bigger than others. Last week, there were some big mistakes that the Giants made, and we took advantage of those opportunities. There's so many times where you see teams drop an interception that was right in their hands, or a guy fumbles and the ball bounces around like a wet bar of soap and you don't get on top of it. Like, teams make mistakes. It's if you can take advantage. So there's going to be a handful of plays that are going to be the difference between whether or not the Saints can take advantage of and beat a team who, on paper, is probably better than them. But we're going to be saying that a lot this year. But I see, we just want to see the Saints fan base wants to see growth every single week. People being a little bit better, a little bit more disciplined. Coach Moore taking the next step every single week. Just let's get a little bit better. Let's start stacking successes on top of each other and seeing improvement. So if we can do that and be advantageous when the mistakes do occur, because they will happen on both sides, can they take advantage of them?
And also, going back to the Spencer Rattler portion of this, look, there's some people out there, and I know Taylor, he actually linked, there was an article that somebody, let's see, I want to make sure I get the name right. Cody Benjamin of CBS Sports, he did his NFL quarterback power rankings, okay? And he put Spencer Rattler 31st. And look, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You can have your own rankings. You can do whatever you want, right? And certainly we're going to see different rankings that have Spencer Rattler all over the place. But I would have to sit down and watch tape with who put this together, and you'd have to tell me why. Like, I am big, and look, that's what we learned. We're forged in telling me why. Jimbo Fisher's biggest thing was tell me why. Whatever it was, good or bad, tell me why. Yep. Why did you do what you did? He's got him only ahead of Cooper Rush. who's starting for the Ravens right now. He's got him behind Joe Flacco, behind Bryce Young, behind Cam Ward, behind Geno Smith, Dylan Gabriel, Justin Fields, Jackson Dart, Carson Wentz. That's just trying too much.
You're trying to make too big a deal. So I think it's the easy button for people that don't really know ball or don't really it's hard to go watch game tape of every single quarter. Like if you're doing one of these rankings, you can't go watch detailed game footage of 32 quarterbacks. I get it. I think it's the easy button to say, well, Spencer Rattler, he's 0-10 in his first, 10 starts, and not really look at kind of everything else. But unfortunately and fortunately, right, quarterbacks, that's the ultimate judge right there is the win-loss record. But you also have to look at the situation around. You have to watch the situation around. If you're ranking just actual quarterback play, certainly is a outrageous ranking right there.
No, it is, and I think it's just somebody that hasn't seen Spencer Rattler play. Yeah. You don't factor in some of the issues that his offensive line have had. You don't factor in some of the plays that have not been made by some of his weapons. Again, I don't have stock in Spencer Rattler, right? It's not like if he plays better that I get paid off at. No, I just look at the situation that he's been put in, and I think he is highly efficient so far this year. I think there were some things that you wanted him to take more chances on, which he did a week ago. I think last week was his best game. And now I think you can build off that. What did we say when he got the starting nod? I think he can thrive better in a chaotic situation than Tyler Shutt can. And he's done that, right? I mean, again, the pass protection has been horrid. Certainly from the interior. Like the outside guys, the young guys, they are as advertised. They're really good players. But the interior has been really bad.
Yep.
And that's the hardest place to get pressure if you're a quarterback. And I think he's done well with that. Now, what is the ceiling? I don't think we know that yet. But let's not forget, at one time in his college career, he was going to be a first-round pick. Everybody, first-round pick, Spencer Rattler, it's going to be without question. Well, then he gets replaced. He got replaced with a guy that went number 1 overall. And everybody kind of forgot about Spencer Rattler. So I think there's still more juice left to squeeze there.
Yep.
I'm excited about the next couple of weeks for Spencer Rattler. I think last week gave him some confidence. He got a couple of players back. You get a Foster Moreau back. You get a Taysom Hill back. Rashid Shaheed is somebody that dominated in camp. He kind of looked like he took over as the number 1 option a week ago. So in the totality of all those things together, there ain't no way in hell there's 30 better quarterbacks right now than Spencer Rattler.
No.
I'd put him somewhere in the 17-18 range.
Yep. And you look at, kind of what he's done, and you got to look at year 1 to year 2 improvements. And to me, that's the biggest jump a quarterback's going to make in their career is year 1 to year 2, whether you're playing or not, whether you're that was the biggest jump I made in my career, and I wasn't playing, right? So it's year 1 to year 2 because you're starting to understand that first year. It's like, holy hell, this is a completely different sport, being in the NFL. It's completely different. So you catch up, and you either do or you don't. You make that improvement or you don't. And we are seeing improvement, especially you look at what Spencer's doing. He's being pressured, one of the most pressured guys in the league, and he has one of the least amount of sacks in the league. So he's doing a really good job of avoiding a lot. And we talked about, that's how he lived his life at South Carolina, was playing under pressure and having to take advantage. And you look at you got to take all these kind of stats with a grain of salt when you start talking and trying to talk somebody up or talk somebody down. But you look at NFL completion leaders to date. Dak Prescott sitting there at the most completions with 139. Matthew Stafford with 122. Spencer Rattler, 3rd in the league with completions this season with 119, followed by Justin Herbert, 117, Patrick Mahomes, 116. Now, I say you got to take that with a grain of salt because then you look at yards per completion or yards per attempt. Is it check down Charlie? Is it this? Is it that? And that's easy to do. But the fact of the matter is this guy is playing really well with really bad protection in the interior of this offense. You're playing against defenses that are playing bend and don't break defenses against you, making you take completions because of the lack of, the 53-man roster talent from top to bottom. He's doing a lot with what he's given, and they're improving. They're working a whole new offense that looks to be improving. So all you want, as Saints fans, we're not expecting them to go and make the playoffs and make a run. As long as you see improvement week in, week out. Yeah, you're going to probably hit a road bump here where some things are going to go wrong. We saw it in the Seattle game, like just things like two special teams plays. You get a block punt, you get a kick, a punt return for a touchdown. It got out of hand. Can I say that the Saints not going to see that again this year? Probably will, just because of the other team being more advantageous than you, taking advantage of mistakes. But I think consistently, week in, week out, if you're just showing improvement, you are going to win some games in the National Football League. And I think you're going to win a good handful more.
Yeah, I'm excited about this weekend because I want to see how they come back after being victorious, right? Getting your first win. How do you come back against a team that also is going to have some positive momentum after they went on the road and they beat the Buffalo Bills, an undefeated team in their stadium in a very difficult place to play? I think this is a great week to kind of see exactly where the Saints' development is. Again, we have no dreams of them going on a run and making it to the playoffs. That's not where we're at right now. But you want to see continued development. You want to see some foundational pieces being built here that can be the pillars, hopefully, of Kellen Moore here in the near future.
And no chat, I'm not wearing yoga pants. These are called joggers. It's a soft J.
I'm a real boy. All right, when it comes taking care of business, nobody does it better than Gulf Coast Office Products, the office equipment provider of, the LSU Tigers, the New Orleans Saints, the Pelicans, the Raging Cajuns, like we tell you about all the time, right? They need documents when they need them, and that's why they trust GCOP. So from copiers and printers to manage IT and document solutions, GCOP keeps your business running as smooth as a championship offense. With locations in Baton Rouge, New Orleans, the North Shore, and Lafayette, they're always close by. So visit them today at GCOPnet.com. That is GCOPnet.com, and let Gulf Coast Office Products help you go further. All right, we will step away here, go into some of the rest of the slate coming up this weekend. You got a couple of more marquee matchups. You got a top 10 matchup in the country as well, and one that maybe a lot of people didn't expect to be a top 10 matchup this year. And we'll continue breaking it all down when we jump back here. It is OTB Live from Pro Dreams.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. Centralplumbing.org is the website for Central Plumbing. Now, not only in Central, the entire greater Baton Rouge area, we are talking to you. So if you've got something that you want to upgrade at your home, at your business, if you want to go tankless today with a tankless water heater and literally never run out of hot water, right? So if you're like me, you get home late from the ball field last night and you got to take showers, you got to do the dishes, you got to do some laundry. And a lot of times if you don't have tankless, well, what do you got to do? You got to pick and choose. You got to wait, right? And maybe I can take like a 30-second shower and there's like a NASCAR pit change. But when you go tankless, you don't have to worry about that. So go tankless today, centralplumbing.org.
Yeah, that's right, centralplumbing.org. Central Plumbing, they are the experts in the greater Baton Rouge area when it comes to plumbing. They've been doing it for a long time. The Payne family, they are incredible. And you know what? Stuff happens at your house or at your place of business, and it's not usually during that 8 to 5, 9 to 5 business hour. So they have 24/7 emergency services. Anything ever happens, you can give them a call, 225-925-8552. Go see them, centralplumbing.org.
Right now.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here live from Pro Dreams.
Off the bench.
Is that your big voice guy?
Yep.
Attempt? Hey, don't try to make up for your voice squeak earlier, okay, bud?
I got to talk super deep now to even out the playing fields.
I don't know that you can't even it out here today. I think you just got to take the loss and move on, watch the tape, and improve.
Is there anything I can do about that?
Nope.
The whole voice squeak situation?
No, I don't think so. Usually that clears itself up after puberty, but I don't know what happened there, bud.
I don't know. constantly, growing, man. Constant and never-ending self-improvement. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I strive to do every single day of my life.
All right. PelicanRoof.com is the website for Pelican Roofing in Lafayette and Baton Rouge. Remember, they have boots on the ground in both locations, not driving back and forth on the basin. Actually, they're in those local communities. Check out the 5-star reviews right there on the homepage. Also, they've got the Veterans Roof giveaway. So you go to the website, PelicanRoof.com, click on the community tab, and then that's going to pull up. You click on that, you can nominate a veteran, and that's just a very cool thing that they're doing over there at Pelican Roofing. And remember, they had the Mother's Day giveaway as well, so don't miss this opportunity to nominate a veteran for a free roof. Again, PelicanRoof.com is the website. All right.
Hey, guys, you back off my ankles, all right?
Uh-oh.
Whew, look at these things. These things are as a clear, defined line between the ankle and the calf. I keep saying this. Y'all don't want to hear it.
Are you about to get a sensitivity fine?
Oh, no. I'm just trying to clear the air here. There's a defined where the calf ends and the ankle begins. I want y'all to know that.
Where exactly?
Right there.
Don't see it, bud.
Right there. You see that?
No.
Right there.
I see a calf that goes right to the bottom of a foot.
Oh, boy. Now you're just seeing what you want to see.
All right. Big game this weekend across the country. Probably the biggest game. The game on the marquee blinking lights is number 7 Indiana traveling to number 3 Oregon. Oregon right now a 7.5-point favorite. This is certainly, it's a game that I didn't have both teams in the top 7. I thought Indiana would be still relevant. I didn't think that they would be better maybe than they were a year ago where they made the college football playoff. Oregon, no surprise where they're at, really. Dante Moore's playing great football, but both these teams have good quarterbacks. And I think that's what makes Indiana better this year. Mendoza compared to Curtis Rourke from a year ago. No disrespect to Curtis Rourke, but he was limited. Hell, he didn't have an ACL last year. If you remember that story came out. He's playing on a torn ACL all season long. Mendoza is a Sunday quarterback, so he gives you a little bit more. All right, a little lanyard there with Mendoza.
He's not only a Sunday quarterback, he might be the number 1 quarterback.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, you might be hearing his name first.
Yes.
That's how good he's playing right now.
And if you're listening, if you hear that,
right?
If you hear that and you're like, "What are you talking about?" I'm just telling you, there were signs already at Cal from a year ago, like a very bad Cal team. Mm-hmm. You're like, "Who's that quarterback, though?"
Yep. Like 2 weeks ago, I started hearing the name.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "What are these guys talking about?" Then I watched a game. I was like, I can see that now.
Yeah.
And then you look at his stats. 89 of 122, 16 tugs, and 1 interception on the year so far. On a team that a lot of people didn't see being nearly as good as they were a year ago. Like, It was like, man, flash in the pan, potentially. Like, there's some juice there. This coach has some juice. He's got a lot of attitude. He's bringing it.
He's telling people to Google him.
He called out Ohio State in the basketball gym when he got announced. Like, okay, they had some juice. They caught a flash in the pan. But no, man, this is sustained success now. And with a quarterback that is playing really, really great. And, look, he is skyrocketing up the draft charts right now, and rightfully so. He looks the part. He making the reads. He's making pro reads, pro throws, and having a lot of success with it. And you can just see the talent that he has.
Yeah.
And he just kind of, on the field, he's in control. He just gets it. Of course, I want to see it a little bit more and more and more. I wasn't as familiar as Jake was at Cal, but I'm starting to get familiarized now. But you're looking at a kid right now that might have his name called number 1 next year.
Yeah, I mean, already throwing for over 1,200 yards. And also remember, he can do it with his legs if he needs to as well. And a lot of people are looking, and I want to ask you this question. A lot of people are looking at the Oregon victory on the road against Penn State.
Is it good?
And they're questioning, is it good? They win. They lost to UCLA. I will say that every game's different. Every situation's different. You went into a place, 100,000 plus people, wide out situation. You actually were up 17-3. And look, credit to Penn State fighting their way back. You went in overtime there. But you never know, like, okay, how much does that loss carry into the UCLA game? And, like, what'd that do for you? It's hard to compare games like that. I still think it's a quality win for Oregon. Now, look, we'll find out they're about to play a team in Indiana that went out there and beat Illinois 63-10. 63-10. That was a top 10 Illinois team at the time. So we'll find out. We'll find out about Oregon, and we'll find out how much that win against Penn State really means.
Yeah, I'm looking at Fernando Mendoza's kind of stats right now, and I'm looking at this stat. Is this true? It is saying that against AP top 25 opponents, 91% completion rate.
Is that good?
I don't know. Apparently
That's probably what he had against Illinois then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 tuds and 91. I think that's the only top 25 team they played. Now, their strength of schedule, has not been great. They opened up with Old Dominion, Kennesaw State.
Yes, but Old Dominion beat the hell out of Virginia Tech.
That is true. And they beat Old Dominion 27-14. So, when you look at that on paper and you see the names, 27-14 is probably a close game when it's just like you're playing the name game on that one.
Right.
But like you said, they did beat Virginia Tech, who, started out the season. People were like, all right.
Yeah.
Not bad. But, yeah, it was bad.
I always think like an impressive victory is, okay, you go and you beat Illinois, a top 10 team, 63-10. Then you got to go on the road the next week against Iowa, who Iowa is, obviously we know they're solid enough. Yep. They're solid enough to be able to beat you. You go on the road and you win that game 20-15. It's always like, how do you respond to the week after the win? That's what we're talking about with the Patriots and the Saints. It's like, how does the Patriots respond to going on the road and beating Buffalo? Because, there's a lot of times like that big win is just as hard to come back from a bad loss.
Yep. And this all comes back to how, for me, how weak James Franklin and Penn State is. I just got mad thinking about it. A lot of excuses came out from their loss at Cal. Well, come off having to go to the fly to California time zone change really messed us up. Well, how about the week before, Oregon? From that same coast you just had to fly to you, and they beat your brakes off in front of your whiteout crowd. You gained with your dark jerseys on.
Like you gained some time. Like
that excuse don't fly. That don't fly. Left. That doesn't fly.
Yeah.
Get out of here with that soft excuse.
Yeah, just show up against a good team once.
Yeah, just be better.
Just one time. Just win a game. Time.
Win a big game.
Do that. Well, because now UCLA's interim coach, who's coached one game against a top 10 Big Ten team, has as many wins as you do against top 10 Big Ten teams.
Yep, I got it.
James Franklin.
I got my bold prediction for next year. James Franklin, head coach, North Carolina Tar Heels.
Not old enough. Doesn't meet the age requirement.
That's ageism, buddy.
Does not meet the age requirement. You have to be at least on Social Security to be able to get that job. Minimum 65. All right, we are going to step away, but that is an awesome game. That's a big game. You'll be able to watch that, LSU fans, because it is, I believe that's a 2:30 Central Time kick. So you're going to be able to watch that game in its totality as you get ready for LSU and South Carolina. I think it's going to be a very highly contested game between two really good football teams. So I'm looking forward to watching that one while I'm tailgating out there at LSU. All right, we will step away. Trey's going to join us. Pro Dreams. We're going to talk, what they've got coming up here at the shop. Also, see how many jerseys they have left. They said something about in the comment box that everybody's asking for a Hester jersey. So I think we have plenty of Flynn jerseys left. We'll see if we can get.
I think there's 40 left.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get the count there. We've got that coming back when we jump back. It is OTB live from Pro Dreams.
Off the bench.
All right, go to BoudreauxElectrical.com. More power, more protection with Boudreaux's Electrical, because you're going to have that whole home generator installed, ready to go, because they're ready to go as soon as you make that phone call on the North Shore, 985-397-1562. In the greater Baton Rouge area, 225-300-9389, right? They have over 80 in stock. They're going to come, slab it, install it, and you're ready to go in less than 10 days. That's what kind of service you get over at Boudreaux's. Go to the website to get everything started today at BoudreauxElectrical.com.
Yeah, go check them out on their website right there at their homepage. You got a big red button that says free Generac quote. You can get a free Generac quote right there. See what that costs. If you've been thinking about it, you just haven't pulled the trigger, but you really want that peace of mind for your family, for your home, for your things. go get that free quote. So be the envy of the neighborhood. Keep the lights on. BoudreauxElectrical.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here live from Pro Dreams in Baton Rouge. Speaking of Pro Dreams, Trey Ledbetter is joining us now, the owner here at Pro Dreams. And we always appreciate being here, hanging out on Thursdays, and got the new shop here in Baton Rouge, and staying busy, Trey. Staying busy. On game day, I think I see you about 75 times going back and forth between different locations. Always got something going on there, and it feels like so far so good here. New location in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, we're pretty excited to be here. This was a dream of mine since I was a kid to have a store like this. This is a real cool opportunity to be a part of.
And y'all got some big things coming up here over the next couple of days as well.
Looking forward to Saturday, first of all, the big day. From 10 to 11, we'll have Jake Brown here signing autographs, taking some pictures, and I guess he's the next man up with Derek Curiel on the baseball team, and we're excited that he's coming back.
So. A little meet and greet with Jake.
Yeah. And then you've got 3 meatheads coming on Sunday, which is a big term of endearment, as everybody knows.
3 weeks.
Not 3 weeks from now, like 3 days.
We are 3 days away from 3 weeks.
Yes.
Being here in the store.
Absolutely.
So 2 o'clock, get here early. There will be a very long line of LSU revelers.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, is that
I
right?
mean, words. The
English language. These are pretty cool. I know y'all mentioned it earlier, but these new Rydell helmets, that is a Speed Flex helmet. It's called a MIDI.
Yeah, okay.
So not a mini, but not a full size. Full size Speed Flexes start in the $700 range.
Yep.
Just this helmet alone is $150. It's really neat. It comes with the visor. It could fit on a small person's head.
Yeah, small child. Yeah.
And it's a cool opportunity to have something that is a little bigger than a mini for a shelf dweller.
Yeah. A mini's, it's tough.
Yeah.
Full size can be tough, too, like trying to find the space for it, but like.
Minis are really hard, especially like the new style of
Speed
helmets.
Flex, when you're trying to sign
because they got all these like different like air breathing holes and stuff. Like it's hard to find a spot to sign on the minis before, like the old school like shuts and stuff. But these ones plenty of space.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's a
helmet.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a helmet.
If you're a small child, don't put it on and run into like a wall or anything. But it's a good.
Unless you're a meathead.
Unless you're a meathead. Don't do that with a regular helmet either.
You can do it. You can do it if you want to. A lot of cool things going on here. Always some cool things. But also, like, I do want to mention game day. It's multiple locations, like not just the one right by Mike the Tiger's cage as well.
Yeah, we have 6 locations. So you could find us in the corridors throughout the stadium. You could find us outside of gate 23 right by the suite entrance, like you said, by Mike the Tiger. So you can kind of find us all over. Here in the store, we are open on game day. So we usually are cooking out front and hanging out, and it's a big tailgate here, and costs you $1 to use the restroom. That's a great idea. They do that in Italy. They charge you $1 to use the restroom.
You should be doing that. You're not doing that?
Yes. It's a good idea.
Yeah, let's do it.
$1 to use the potty.
Wait, you say $1, I say $5. But.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
We got nice, clean restrooms. The AC works here.
Yeah.
Spent $60,000 on new AC units here.
It is cold. You got the thing pumping.
They better work.
I had to go get this hoodie out of the car.
Yeah. And today, we'll call it, I don't want to misquote y'all, but you said just while the show, we're going to do a 24-hour rule.
Okay.
Oh, a little 24-hour rule.
24-hour rule. So anybody that purchases anything on our website, and for you cheapskates who's just buying a hat, I appreciate it.
Doesn't even matter.
We should have preferenced that, but it's out there now, so it's out the bag. So anything purchased on the website today, 24 hours, they get a free jersey from either Matt Flynn or
Are these helmets
Jacob
on the website
Hester.
right now? You got to come in store for these.
So you do have to come in the store because those are going to be signed by the Weeks Brothers.
Got it. Okay, cool.
So those are specifically meant for the Weeks Brothers.
Got it.
All right, I'll take a Sharpie because I think I'm going to sign one of these while we're on
I
air
got a
here.
question. Like,
No, you can't have that one.
In the card game, there's like you get the relics. It's like, and I'm sure in your world, it's like game-worn jerseys. Well, I put this jersey on. Does it count as a player-worn jersey if the last time I wore it in a game was 18 years ago?
No, it is a player-worn jersey. You
literally are wearing
it.
But the last time I was a player for this jersey was 18 years ago.
Yeah, I'm not a player. I just crush a lot, you know, so it's fine. You can wear it.
One of these jerseys is going to be signed upside down because I'm wearing it.
And that is extra.
You got to sign the back because your name's on the back.
No, that one's extra. That's special.
Okay.
It's 101.
That is true of 101. Okay.
Yeah, so who wants to spend anybody that spends over $300 on the website? How about that?
Okay.
Gets this one.
All right, anybody that if you spend over $300, you get the one that Flynn signed upside down.
Yeah,
player worn.
And
player worn.
If you spend $300, you also have a chance. I'm going to inscribe this one. This is the one that I'm holding, and I'm going to make sure I put all the things, all the inscriptions,
I love it.
Gator Hater, all those type of things here on this jersey. And so if you want an inscription jersey, right, you got to spend over $300.
That's right.
Or if you want the one that Flynn signed upside down because he's Flynn and I can't explain him.
It's got his DNA on
Look,
it.
I'm gonna put. It's got my DNA on it. Don't clone me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put live.
One is enough.
I'm gonna put live on OTB right here.
There you go.
Love it.
Absolutely. So very cool, man. Congratulations on everything. We love being here on Thursdays. Very cool setup. Always have incredible, cool things in here, like stuff you just like literally you won't find anywhere else. I mean, it's sports stuff, it's movie stuff, it's your favorite LSU athletes, and of course, I mean, they've already got stuff framed up, ready to go. So for the holidays, like you don't have to go take it to your frame shop and get overcharged for framing something. I mean, likely going to find it here already framed. And if anybody's ever had to go through that process, you know what I'm talking about.
That frame has LED lights on it.
It does.
Are you kidding me right now?
And Michael Jordan's pretty good at basketball.
I don't know about anymore, but
I'm pretty sure he is.
he beat me 1-on-1 for sure.
I don't think he'd be sore after playing one-on-one like we're sore.
He would be so sore. Are you kidding me?
I don't think so.
You think you can still ball?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think you lose that.
I don't know. He kind of hobbles around a little bit now.
Well, I mean, we all do that.
Yeah.
Make sure to come check us out 2:00 on Sunday. All the Weeks brothers will be here signing autographs.
That's Whit, that's Zach, and that's Wes Weeks.
Yeah, you can either bring your own item or purchase one from us. Either
awesome.
way.
For a little bit extra, the Weeks can probably tackle you.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot extra.
I've seen a lot extra. I don't know. It's kind of
Lot extra.
Sign a few waivers when you come around the 3 Weeks brothers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure I would do that because you never know. They stay ready so they don't have to get ready.
That's right.
Whit West and Zach. Getting ready.
Let's go.
That's awesome, man. Looking forward to that. Again, you got Jake Brown coming as well. Again, like just go to the website, check it out. Follow them on social media. Do we know the handles off the top of your head?
Pro Dreams.
Bad. Ron Burgundy.
Wow. Yeah. I have a person that handles.
Okay,
all the
go
handles.
check them out on social media as well. They're always updating what they've got in the shop, who they have coming in to the shop, and then you can go to the website. And we're going to take a break and tell you more about Pro Dreams when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, we're just going to keep talking about Pro Dreams here for this next minute because you should go to the website, pro-dreams.com. And again, so today, 24 hours, Trey opened it up. If you buy anything from the website, you are going to get either a Flynn or Hester autograph jersey. Now, if you spend over $300, you're going to get the one that Matt Flynn is wearing right now. He signed upside down. I don't know what else he's going to put on this jersey. Only God knows, but he's going to put something on this. I'm going to sign this one. I'll throw it on because I want my new player worn as well. I'm going to throw it on. I'm going to inscribe Gator Hater, all the things that are near and dear to my heart on this jersey. And if you spend over $300, you are either going to get the first one to do it, right? You're going to get one of the two.
Right.
And then you got another one. So we've got two opportunities if you spend over $300 with these jerseys. And so we appreciate Trey. We appreciate Pro Dreams. You should go to the website today, pro-dreams.com, and also check them out on social media. Trey doesn't know the handle, but all you got to do is go search Pro Dreams. It's on Facebook and it's certainly on Instagram. You'll see their stuff all the time there. And again, you've got the 3 Weeks brothers coming here this Sunday at 2:00. Be here. Bring your own item, or you can purchase an item here. Very cool deal. And again, pro-dreams.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Welcome back in. It is OTB here live from Pro Dreams, trying to explain some analytics to Flynn. I think his brain just
win above replacement, a war ranking. Has anybody heard of this?
Yes.
What does that even mean?
He said
you tried to explain it to me.
He said yours was positive, so that makes me think mine was pretty negative.
It's a base.
Now we're positive too? Oh, let's go.
It estimates a player's overall value to their team by calculating how many wins that player provides compared to a hypothetical replacement level player.
Alondra text, you don't know war? Alondra, you know Flynn, so you should not be surprised by this. It's Flynn.
Whoa.
It's Flynn. While you're looking that up, I'm going to remind the people about LSU Snacks, the officially licensed snacks of the Tigers. Every bite supports LSU athletes, so you can cheer on the Tigers while enjoying great taste. Try the Win Bar, a blend of crunchy granola, wholesome almonds, and chocolate chips packed with protein and lower in sugar. Or you can grab the Win Bites, gluten-free, bite-sized chocolate chip cookies with the perfect crunch. Find LSU Snacks now at Rouse's or online at LSUsnacks.com. LSU Snacks, where every bite supports LSU. Go Tigers.
All right.
Are you trying to figure out like who your war is?
Is it good for?
Adam, do we have any names attached to Flynn's war, like comparable?
The one that I wanted to let you know the most, you're pretty close. You're right on the list with Tebow.
Oh, Tim Tebow.
Like college or pro?
Pro. Tim Tebow. Oh, you don't need to say any more names, Adam. I'm sure mine's not great. Is there any names that are familiar names? Because full name names.
I thought you said it was positive, bro.
I saw Tim Tebow throw a 15-yard comeback one time. It landed about 12 yards. Spencer Larson, okay.
Not a real person.
Oh, Anthony Sherman? Oh, I feel good. He was a baller. I had the same as Anthony Sherman, Kansas City Chiefs fullback. All right, feeling pretty good.
Oh, man.
You okay?
No. I'm out. Play national.
I knew that was going to hurt you.
And
the best part is Adam doesn't even know, like, why that hurt you.
He's like, no, it's good, right? Daniel in the chat said Hester and Flynn would definitely aim for the bushes. That's other guy's reference right there.
It is.
Yep. Just jump off the building. Yep.
It is. Yeah, aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bushes.
Yeah, you're going to be okay. Are you The Rock or Samuel L. Jackson?
Obviously The Rock.
Yeah, true.
Some so jacked.
No, well, ankle size, yes.
Not anymore, though. The Rock looking pretty slim recently.
Yeah. It's a pebble.
Wonder if it was a... Good pull, though.
Actually, I mean, not that bad.
Pretty good. It is, wonder what it is. Wonder if it's a health issue. Maybe just tired of eating what was his diet? Like 25 eggs and like 2 large pizzas a day or something like that?
Yeah. I remember I'd see him. He's like, yeah, I'm cheating today. I'm eating sushi. I'm like, if that's cheating, bud.
That sounds pretty. That's what I eat for my health meal.
No doubt. Like, if that's cheating, I'm in some trouble.
Especially if that sushi restaurant's using supreme rice.
Touche.
See what I did there?
Yep. I did.
He shoots. He scores. Hey, I don't like this WAR statistic. I don't think it's a real statistic. And why am I... people laughing at me for not knowing what it is, because I don't think anybody's ever heard of this.
I do think it's more of a baseball thing than it is football, for sure. So you're not into baseball. The only baseball that you recognize is 1995 Texas Ranger squads.
Yep.
So
Juan Gonzalez, come on.
WAR wasn't really talked about when Julio Franco and Juan Gonzalez and Pudge Rodriguez and...
Yep, because their WAR would have probably been like Babe Ruth.
Let's see.
Mickey Mantle.
Kenny Rogers was probably on those teams.
Oh, yeah.
I would assume.
Perfect game.
Mickey Templeton. Tettleton. Yeah.
Rusty Greer. Mark McLemore.
That's some pulls. Now, you're going back a little bit past 95, obviously, with those names, but still.
Not that far. No,
I'm saying, but they weren't like a
early 90s, bud.
Yeah. Was Rafael Palmeiro on those teams?
Oh, yeah.
How the hell did they not win?
Will Clark.
Did they just have no starting pitching behind Kenny Rogers?
Ivan Pudge Rodriguez.
I already said that name. Keep up.
Yeah, because they kept getting beat by the Yankees.
That's true.
And then they were always facing off with the Mariners, too. They usually beat the Mariners, though, I'm pretty sure. 90s baseball was the best. Let's go back. Let's get some needles in these guys.
Oh, okay. All right.
All
right. On that note, we are going to take a break. More OTB coming back live to you from Pro Dreams here in Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
You did not just tell our audience that.
Why not?
You did, but it's okay. I'm going to fix it here by telling them about K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. KTOZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com in Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, on the North Shore. But really, if you're listening to us in Louisiana, we are talking to you, okay? Because Brandon Barton and the team are going to be able to help you out. In fact, guess who's coming to my house today?
Brandon?
K to Z. Brandon Barton and the team, because, look, our kitchen, we wanted some new shades right there. And they're going to come in and they're going to know our space. Well, they already know it because they've been in there before, but they know it better than we do. And they're going to be able to look at it, know exactly what we want, probably help us pick the color, and then they're going to be there and they're going to be custom. They are truly the best. KTOZBlinds.com.
K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living at KTOZBlinds.com. Visit their gorgeous website. See all they can do from blinds to shades to window coverings to motorized screens for your outdoor porch. Whatever it is, they can help you. They are the experts. KTOZBlinds.com.